you don't...
What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Dojo, and we are back again with another video. This one's gonna be a little bit different. You know, Annie's around the corner, so we slowing down on the summons and the story and all that and all the builds, even though I haven't posted any builds at all. But we're slowing down. We're gonna take a step back, you know, into the past. Yeah, that's right. Lore videos coming at y'all. I'm gonna try to at least do one a week. And you know, here's the first one. Let's get it. This one's gonna be going over the Holy Trinity. 3 of my favorite characters, one of them being my top because he was... One of them being my favorite because he was the first DOH, so he has a special place. That would be Roland, Lanceville, my favorite, and Eliza, the current living trifecta. Yes, we're going to go over the other ones, aka Melza, Vaughn, and Cilios, and the new trifecta, Gorm, Robin, and Sevilla. Yes, but for now, we will be going over the Council of Tens, Sword, Shield, and Eye in this video. Let's get it! Hello, fellow Last Cloudia players. It is I, the Dojo, here with a new video that I decided to undertake. Last Cloudia is an amazing game with deep lore, and knowing that people don't have time to sit down and break down the lore, I thought I'd do it for you. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into the lore of Last Cloudia with Granzelia's current ruling trinity, quote-unquote. That would be Prince Roland, Beast Slayer Lanceville, or Hunter Lanceville, and the Imperial Director of Information, Eliza. Let's talk about the characters first, shall we? Roland, he is of course the current ruling Prince of Aldana. He is the head of the Council of 10. When he obtained the age of knighthood, he joined the 4th Knight Legion. He is also the subjugator of the Emperor oh, I probably said that name wrong. Imperator Eldravahana, aka the Legendary Dragon. That is a UR arc that is currently up right now. Do not summon on that banner. And the current heir of Adele, along with our MC Kyle. His right-hand man and first best friend, Lanceville. Lanceville was born to lower nobility. Through showing his skill and prowess, he is the commander of the 2nd and 4th Beast Slayer battalions, giving him the largest anti-beast slaying force in all of Granzelia. He is a best friend and guard to Prince Roland, along with being seen as an annoying brother to Eliza. He is also the little brother to the best swordswoman in Granzelia. Last but not least, we have Eliza. Born to an impoverished noble family, she is the current director of the Department of Information. She's a neighbor to Lanceville, and she also is an author. She also has a cat. These 3 could be argued to be 3 of the most pivotal part of Aldana's future. The sword, shields, and eyes of Aldana, as I like to call them, all working as one. But how did these 3 become so influential, not to mention so close to each other? Well, for that we must go back to before any of them truly became closer acquainted. In the early days of his youth, Roland was meant to be trained by the best sword user in Granzelia. At this time, it was a seasoned female teacher who at first glance of the prince was not keen on training him. However, she saw the determination of his will to learn, and if he must lay his life down, nothing less from the blood of the hero Adele, she said, remarking at his skill. This instructor would also introduce Roland to her younger brother as a training partner, along with introducing the neighbor girl to bring them lunch. Foreshadowing, she cared not for the status but for the results and progress and refused to keep the 3 of them apart, as she saw no reason to. If you'd ask Roland, he'd say she gave me 3 things: swordsmanship and 2 friends. Lanceville's upbringing was similar, as you could say, fated to be by Roland's side being his training partner. Under different circumstances, they would have never met with their 2 statuses. After the first training session, Lance would ask if it was alright to send Roland home with bruises, to which his sister replied she wouldn't discriminate between prince or peasant. They were both her students, and they would both be trained. No blows would be held back. Roland understood this, as he never once complained or missed a day of training. They'd often debate on who came close against winning her. After all, if you lose so much, the only thing you can hope for is to get closer to winning. However, when Lance looks back on it, he'd always wondered, was she going easy the whole time? As previously stated, he has command over the 2nd through 4th Beast Slaying battalions. Being a training companion to Roland means Lanceville has absolute loyalty to Roland. He is also known to be a man of few words. Yet the aura he exudes is one that swells the hearts of men and women under him. While seeming distant, he remembers the name of each soldier under his command, even down to the lowest. Meaning that Lanceville believes that no matter your rank, but your ethic and will to succeed is all that matters to him. Some compare him to Davin, where Davin believes in the individuality of each and every soldier under his command, Lanceville believes in unity, preferring to have a jack of all trades instead of a master of none. The years would pass, and Lanceville would be visited out of the blue by his older sister. She said, "Lance, you get too focused on your surroundings. It is your strong point, but it can also be your downfall. You need to take action freely and do what you want, what you feel is right, and then you may see the world differently." This can be seen in the story when, spoilers ahead, at the Castle of Odell, Roland's personal estate, when Lanceville spoke against Roland's plan, asking if maybe it would be wiser to bring Kyle and friends along, seeing as they both shared the hero of Adele. This scene shows what I mean. From the scene that I just showed, this would be the first time we see Lanceville ever act on his own accord for his own vision of the future, yet it is still in the light to help Roland. Now, while it wasn't shown, Eliza did actually come back to help him achieve this in her own way, stating that now that she's there, his chances of losing have dropped to 0. Well, if you're like me and most of the LC community, you know how that went. So, Eliza would also get some parting words of advice. "Ellie, you often get too focused on a certain thing that you fail to see your surroundings clearly. It's just as important to take a step back and look around you." Now, whether or not we can say that that is because of her infatuation with Prince Roland, or if it has another meaning altogether, is unknown. But I mean, we could probably take a lucky guess. What can be said is that further down the story, she most certainly gets several reality checks that her tunnel vision for being the apple of Roland's eye is not only harmful to herself, but to her brother-like figure Lance, as well as her main interest Roland. She's not able to focus or motivate herself unless Roland's happiness is assured. This is harmful to her, and this is what the sister would like her to realize. In none of the arcs or character backgrounds do we have any parting words of advice that she was given to Roland. Albeit she was his teacher, that doesn't mean that she had full access to him all the time outside of regularly scheduled training sessions. So we don't know what she would have said to Roland, if anything at all. We also do not have a name, nor a hint of a name, nor a hint of what she'd seen in the capital that her 3 pupils had it, that she was preparing them for. Because if we're being honest and looking at all the facts, she saw something and it forced her to leave. Whether or not it was for her own good or her own safety is unknown. Now for the big question. Who's the mystery swordswoman? Where did she go? What did she see? Well, that's the best part about this game. We don't know. But that doesn't mean that we will never know. There's a long story to follow and a lot of secrets to uncover. So please let me know how you think or what you feel in the comment section. And please join me on this journey, our journey, further into the world of Last Cloudia. And if you have any requests on any other lore tidbits or pieces that you'd want me to, take a gander at, let me know in the comment section. Thank you. This is Dojo. You'll have a wonderful day or evening or whatever time you're watching this. And thanks for coming and letting me talk to your ear off. Bye-bye. So what did you guys think of the video? This one was a long time in the making, as you can see with the edits and trying to keep the transitions going with the characters and yada yada yada. It was definitely a fun thing to do. This is like my fourth water bottle.
Boy, if you don't...
A few words, I'm very nervous, even though I had it right there in front of me. I wasn't looking at the camera. But yeah. So with that being said, thank you if you stuck around to the end of the video. I really appreciate it. And let me know what you guys think in the comments. What do you think that the sister saw that made her want to get up and leave? Also, do you think that we'll see the sister anytime soon? Maybe in the 2.5 anniversary? Come on, hit us something.
You serious?
You know what I'm saying? So you never know. She might be like Merity. She might be a living character in the general pool. Or she might be a DOH. I mean, you know how this is. But let me know what you guys think in the comments section. Let me know any other lore videos that you want me to post. Any other stories. Or it doesn't have to be like the newest character. It could be an old character or a character that you just like. Let me know what character you want me to go over next. Write a script for it. And I promise you, I will definitely get to it. It doesn't matter when or what the character is when the character was released. I don't care if they were the first character released and they were just forgotten. If that's your favorite character and you want me to do a story about it, the story will definitely be done. Just let me know in the comment section below. With that being said, we just made it to 130 subscribers. That is big. I am very grateful. And yeah, I've already talked your ear off for about, 12 minutes? So I'm going to let y'all go. With that being said, it's your boy Dojo, Dojita Blue, Dojita Blue. And I'm going.